Now, severe weather has interrupted the US presidential campaign and is even threatening to overshadow the Republican convention in Tampa, Florida.
Tropical storm Isaac has reportedly killed 7 people in Haiti and could strengthen to a Category 2 hurricane as it nears the Gulf Coast. Our North America correspondent Craig McMurtry joins us now from Tampa, Florida. Hi Craig, what's the latest on Tropical Storm Isaac and what's it like there now?
Well, Karina, as you may be able to tell, we're starting to get some wind and rain squalls coming in here in Tampa. You may be able to see the palm trees behind me that are starting to bend. We're really only going to get a glancing blow, though, from Tropical Storm Isaac. All the forecasters are saying that as the storm strengthens into a Category 1 and then a Category 2 hurricane, that most of the damage will happen as it steers its path toward Mississippi and Alabama. Conditions are expected to worsen tomorrow when it reaches that Category 2 stage. As it approaches the Gulf states, it'll be packing winds of roughly 160 kilometres an hour. So no one is taking this thing lightly. They've already evacuated workers off oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico, and there are tropical storm warnings and even some tornado watches in place already up and down Florida's east coast. But here in Tampa, it's expected to be a glancing blow, the worst of the weather. Lots of rain, lots of wind expected tonight and into tomorrow.
So why then, Craig, did Republican Party officials cancel the first day of the convention?
Well, the main concern was safety. Tampa is very low-lying, it's very flood-prone, and they were very, very worried that if the Bay Area bridges were cut off from a storm surge flood, that would cut off tens of thousands of Republican delegates who are already here, that they would in effect be stranded. So safety was the number one concern, though it's also true that of the 4 days they had originally scheduled at the convention, the first one was perhaps the lightest, and they were struggling to get the US networks to actually televise any of the first night. So there perhaps wasn't quite so much at stake, but more importantly they just decided on safety grounds that it was not wise to proceed.
Meanwhile, Mitt Romney and his wife Anne have used the opportunity to appear together in a Fox News interview. Is this part of a new image makeover?
Very much so. Republicans are pretty open about this. They believe that their candidate, who will soon be accepting the party's nomination, does have an image problem. So this is part of an effort to soften him up, to see if Mitt Romney can speak from the heart and really cut through at this convention over the next few days. So, of course, the Romneys, Anne Romney, Mitt Romney, they sat down for an interview. They chose Fox News. I guess that's not really a surprise. Here's a snippet of what they had to say.
Poor Mitt. He gets advice from everybody, even me.
I was going to say, I didn't know she didn't give advice on policy.
Yeah, I might weigh in on that too sometimes.
You do disagree on some issues.
Oh, you're not going to ask? You're going to ask me which ones? I'm not going to tell you.
Can you give me one?
No.
Why not?
Because I think we have to have a united front on that area.